Welcome back. You're tuned into Inspired Afternoons, and now I'm going to get inspired. I want to be inspired. I love getting young learners on air, those that are brave enough to come on air, and also to learn more about their experiences because we've been talking about getting ready for school in terms of preparation for grade 7 and grade 12 learners, the matric learners. And it was all technical in terms of the requirements that need to be met, the safety and health protocols that need to be in place. And that, but as mentioned several times, human beings are social beings. We have emotions. We see and we perceive the world in terms of our emotions, and that also determines how we see things and how we relate to issues in our lives. And that's why I was keen to understand in terms of the feelings, the apprehensions, as well as the excitement in terms of how has grade 7 learners received how have grade 7 learners responded to the first day of school, the experiences of school. So, what's on the line? I have a grade 7 learner attending Parkview Senior School, and her name is Amaani Docrat, and this is now her second day back at school. So, let's welcome Amaani I've got her on Facebook Live. Assalamu alaikum, Amaani.
Assalamu alaikum, Alima and viewers.
How are you doing, Amani? You smiling so that it looks like you are happy to be back at school.
Yes, most definitely. Alhamdulillah, I'm very happy to get back to school.
Amani, so now tell me, yesterday was the first day. Today's the second day, so I think you're a bit more relaxed, a lot more calm. Also, you have to get back into routine. So, because for almost 2 months you were not in school, so things were a bit easy. You could learn in your PJs, you could do things, just be presentable. So you have the luxury of time. So, how was it yesterday to wake up early in the morning? Put on that school uniform. Were you excited to wear your uniform once again after 2 months?
Yes, I was so excited to get back to school, to see all my friends, to see all my teachers, to be around all of my classmates. I was so excited to get back to school.
Were you nervous?
Yes, I was kind of nervous, but mostly very excited.
Oh, so it was more excitement. And then tell me the experience when you got to school now. Uh, were the teachers there already to tell you, to remind you to physically distance yourself from your friends? And what did they do? Do you first have to sanitize? Did they take your temperature? Was there a questionnaire to ask you how you're feeling? Tell me about that experience.
So before school had started, the teachers and the staff, they were tireless work. They were so good. They were so amazing. They had sent us videos and procedures before that, so we kind of all had an idea of how things were going to go. When we came into school in the morning, we all entered from one gate where there were lines where we would stand and there would be social distancing. We all wait in the line and then we get to school.
And then, so basically, you came in there. Was temperature first, or sanitizing first, or what was it?
So before school had started, the teachers had sent us videos and sent us procedures of how things were going to work. So everyone had an idea. So we all, when we got into school, we obviously wore our masks and our visors, and then they had social distancing lines, so we could all go down into class, and we entered from one gate. Then we got into class. First, they screened us. Then they asked us questions. They asked us what our temperature was, and then we gave us goodie bags with masks and soaps, and then we sanitized, and then they told us which class to go to.
Imagine a goodie bag of personal protection equipment. Who would have thought, yeah, Amani? Normally goodie bags have treat, magazines, samples, perfumes, lipsticks. You had a goodie bag of personal protective equipment. But nonetheless, we need it for our safety. So just a lighter side. And then tell me something. How many? So were you grouped in and then sent to various classes?
So all the classes were split. So there were 11 children in my class. So our class was split in half. So then there was 11 in the other class as well. And all of our desks are social distancing. So they all apart from each other. And during class, we wear our visors and our masks. And the teachers come to us. So it eliminates lots of moving.
Okay, so you know more as opposed to you going to the different classes, they are now coming to you. So you staying there for that duration. And Amani, how was the experience now learning with a mask? Did you have difficulty breathing? Did you feel uncomfortable, or are you used to it by today?
At first, it was kind of uncomfortable, but now that I've gotten used to it, I kind of know how the feel is, and it's much more easier.
Okay, now tell me about break time because I think most of I was there learner once, and for me the highlight, especially after a long break on absence from my friends, and that the main highlight is to meet your friends at break and then catch up. What precautions did you have to sit apart, or how did it work during break? And in terms of, did you go and wash your hands first with soap and water, or sanitize and then eat your lunch?
So everyone, there's a sanitizer outside of each class, and there's lots of stations where there's water pumps. So they're either knee or foot activated, so it eliminates touching. So everyone would wash their hands or sanitize their hands and follow the red lines, which are social distancing, down to the field. During break, we were all eager to hug each other, give each other high fives. We are all excited, but we knew we can't, so we all social distanced. We sat together, we ate our lunch, and we all had fun together, but in social distancing and in protection.
Oh, very well. I think you are a good student, and so are the learners at your school, Parkview Senior, in terms of obeying the rules and regulations and social distance. And who knows, it might be a new gestures and new languages. So maybe, I don't know, if you want to give your friend a hug, you could do this, and you could come up with your own gestures. And I don't know, so it's like how emojis had evolved in all our languages and that. So maybe this is a challenge. You can come up with new gestures to show you care instead of the high fives. I mean, do something else, air bumps and things like that, Amani. So in the weeks to come, you've got work to do in terms of social gestures.
Yes, I think that's an awesome idea.
Anything else you want? And how were the lessons? Could you hear was the voice projecting well from your teachers, or are they wearing masks and visors, or just visors?
So everyone does wear masks and visors. The teachers are social distance away from us, and even if we're getting papers in class and stuff, it's all sanitized first, then your paper. The teachers also they don't touch our assessments and our books until a week has passed. So anything that was on there would be eliminated. And yes, we can hear our teachers, everything good. Class goes on how it was. And yeah, we all safe and protected.
Well done. You know what's coming out from me, and I feel encouraged speaking to you. And I'm so pleased that we decided we are going to interview a learner to see from a learner's perspective is your enthusiasm and your positiveness and your willingness, because you are in grade 7, and next year it's going to be, this is your last year at the school that you have been for a number of years. You're going to move on to high school. Some of your peers might elect to go to a different school as yourself. So your unit, as you know it now, there's only 6 months left that you're going to be this unit of children, and then you're going to have another experience here. And I see you are so excited and determined to make most of the situation. You seem to have adapted well to this new way of learning. You've embraced it. From your enthusiasm, I'm picking up all these non-verbal cues from here. I'm reading you and studying you as Mualima does all the time. And I'm so happy you've embraced this. You've adapted to it. And now you're saying, you know what? I'm going to make this last 6 months count. And it's going to be an awesome, memorable time of my grade 7 year, in spite of everything that happened. I'm going to make it happen.
Yes, of course. I feel like it's getting used to the new normal, and this is the new normal for us. And I'm so
Oh,
excited because I really want to make this year. It's my last grade 7 year, so I really want to make it a memorable one.
and I know I can feel you are going to, you and all your colleagues. I wish all the learners and all your friends well for 2020, and let it be awesome. Make it awesome. It's gonna be your awesome, and please do enjoy. And maybe what I'll do in 2 months' time or so, like that, I can catch up with you, and you can tell me how it's going. And I want to see that gorgeous Amani smile and gorgeous Amani enthusiasm in 2 months' time as well. So you keep well and good luck for your studies. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get now an educator who's going to tell me his experiences. I'm going to be talking to educator Gregory Bambe. And do listen in. Just stay tuned and do listen in, Amani, and all the best for the rest of your schooling. And pass on my kindest regards to your educators. You know, I served there on Parkview Seniors SGB as well many, many years ago. So please send my love and my best wishes to all your educators there and to the principal as well.
Jazakla
Assalamu
and
alaikum. I wish you
Walaikum
peace.
salam. Thank you, and Jazakla for letting me be on your show today.
It's an absolute pleasure, my darling Amani. And now I'm just waiting for Gregory Bembe. So let's take a short break while we're getting educator Mr. Gregory Bembe on the line.